Hi everybody, good afternoon on this beautiful and warm spring Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Katrina DeBacco and I'm the broker concierge for Coldwell Banker, Colorado. Hopefully if you're on this call, I have already met with you and helped you get set up in your wonderful world of the NRT Gateway. If you are an agent joining us today who affiliated with our company prior to 2016, then you and I have not met, but I'm happy to meet you here digitally. What we're going to do today is actually go over your entire NRT Gateway. And so what that means is I'm going to go through each of the tiles that are included in that gateway just so you know what's available to you. I'm not going to do extensive training on anything at all. I will, however, be going over some of those initial items that you and I went over together in person. So by going through your settings and your InTouch account, looking at New Panda, going through some of those settings, I just want to make sure, just to refresh everybody's memory. I know in the beginning when we first meet, there are 1 million things going on. You're being emailed by your managing broker, by the MLS, by CTM contracts, doing all of these trainings, and then I start hounding you for your headshot and your bio so that we can do some of this stuff. So I just do want to do a little bit of a refresher, and then also, like I said, pop into each of those tiles to show you what they are. Now, the intent is not for you to walk out of this being an expert, but at least you know what you have available to you when that time does come up for you to start jumping into those. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and move us into our NRT Gateway. So I already have mine pulled up here. What you are going to need to do is go to www.nrtgateway.com, and you would likely have already been into your account. If you haven't done that yet, feel free to just follow along, and then you can get your credentials and get yourself going on the NRT Gateway later on. So just to begin, NRT Gateway, I always get asked the question, and I'm surprised by the ones who don't ask me, but what is NRT? Like, where does this come from? Coldwell Banker has two divisions of I shouldn't say Coldwell Banker. Our parent company, Realogy, has two divisions of Coldwell Banker Real Estate and then Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage. So if you are a part of the residential brokerage side, you are directly owned by a company called NRT. NRT is how you get all of this wonderful stuff here that's given to you. And so, hence the name NRT Gateway. So that's, very briefly, very quickly too, that's where NRT Gateway comes from. It's not just some made-up name. So to begin, the biggest tile that you have in here is InTouch. InTouch is two things for you all. It is your CRM, your customer relation management system, and it is also your website. So this is where your website is housed. So to access your entire system, you click on Dashboard. Dashboard is going to take you to the CRM side of the InTouch platform. So here I've got Dashboard, I have contacts, listings, marketing, help, and upgrade options. Dashboard gives you an entire overview of how your entire platform is working. Contacts is where you would actually spend the bulk of your time in the beginning adding contacts. Now, hopefully, I have recommended to you already to add yourself as a contact, but if you have not, or if I did not mention that when we met, first, I apologize, but please do come in here and go to Add a Contact, and you're going to want to actually add your information in here. The reason why you would want to do this is because you should have a dummy account to play with within your system. You want a dummy account because once you have a contact added, if I go to All Contacts, this is going to list all of the contacts that I have listed, that I've entered in here. So what you're going to do is go to your name as that contact. You can start seeing the different items that you can play with, but what I would like you to pay attention to is beneath the Actions column, you can click See All per contact record and start playing with some of this stuff. Send emails, send listings, add new listing alert, add to campaigns. If you have the pro account, send seller's market report. This one is amazing. I always get asked this by lots of staff members, actually, how agents can do this. So this one's a really awesome idea as well, and this one is through your InTouch platform, but you got to go pro. So again, contacts, add a contact, add yourself in there, create your own dummy account. Listings, this is going to allow you to actually send people listings straight from your website. It defaults to nothing because I haven't searched for anything, but again, you can also from your all contacts section, you can write in here, send listings straight through there as well. You also have a marketing center here in InTouch. You have email marketing, you have print marketing, and you have campaigns. Campaigns are direct mail campaign, or excuse me, they can be direct mail, but they can also be digital drip email campaigns, and that's what the majority of these are. You have a ton at your fingertips within these campaigns. And so, once again, with that dummy account that you create for yourself, I would add yourself to some of these campaigns. You always want to see how your system functions on the client side as well as the agent side. So what communication, like what does it look like to your client when they're receiving these items, but also what does it look like to you on the agent side for any of these items as well. Briefly too, I forgot to mention in the beginning, but you all can chat in any questions. It should be in your lower right-hand corner of your screen that you're watching in. Feel free, you may have to sign in into YouTube. You can also sign in as a guest, but feel free to ask as many questions as you want. I have the chat box open here, so I can answer anything that you might need. Next, we have this wonderful help tab. So I promise you, it actually is helpful. I know that there are a lot of help tabs out there that it takes you, 30 minutes just to find the right place. But if you click on your help tab, you go to training and support. This is actually going to take you to Market Leader's main website. Market Leader is the creator of InTouch. And so what you can do in here is just come into any one of these. These are all of the popular topics that people tend to ask about. If you want to learn more about campaigns, if you want to learn, I do get a decent amount of questions about setting up the communities. So what you can do is come in here and type in communities right here, and that's for your website. Just type that in right in here, and you'd be able to pull up a little cheat sheet on what to do with that one. So this is, again, an awesome, awesome page, and I did that by going to help and then training and support. We do have an upgraded version of your InTouch system, so this would be the Pro account. I think it is a huge benefit to go Pro. It's only $175 a year, and I say only, I really do stress that, because if you have had a website in the past, if you paid for anybody to host that site or help build out that site, that is extremely costly. For only $175 a year, you're getting a site, you're getting a website name, you get the site, you get it hosted, you get a ton of gadgets to help you with your SEO, you get a blog, you get something for your clients it's called Market Insider. They can look at all market trends. So you get a lot. It's very well worth your money. And so definitely recommend that. The big benefit too with that one is you get to choose your own domain name. So currently, if I had the basic account, which I actually do in this one, my website name is katrinadabaco.cbintouch.com. If I go Pro, I can choose katrinadabaco.com. So I get to drop the .cbintouch. So you can either call somebody at this phone number here, and you would be talking to a Market Leader representative, and they can explain a little bit more about how Pro may benefit you and your business. And so within here, I want to come to the top right corner of my screen and go to my account. And this is where you would actually work on anything on the administrative end on your account. So here, you make sure all of your information is looking the way that you want it to look. You would click Edit. You can edit any field that is editable. Some fields are not editable. So just make sure you can make sure to go through that and ensure that all information is showing up accurately and the way that you would like it to. Next, we have social media options. If you are on social media, you definitely want to add your social media account. So you would click on Add Social Media. You choose whichever social media account that you want. Let's say, I haven't heard of that one in years. Let's say that I want to add my Facebook account. I would simply click on Facebook. I would come to my Facebook account. And then what I'm going to do is probably go to my home screen, so I can just click on my profile here. And then I want to copy this URL. So I'm going to take that piece right up there. I'm going to go back into InTouch, and then I just paste my URL directly in here. That would list my Facebook page onto my website. So if you do not have social media, what I have done in here is actually connected to all of Coldwell Banker's social media accounts. So I have, and I recommend you do this, for Blogger, I connected us to our Colorado Homestyle blog. So if you go to www.coloradohomestyle.com, this takes you to the Coldwell Banker Colorado blog. It's a Colorado lifestyle piece more than anything, and it's a really nice piece to direct your clients to. Again, this is if you don't have your own blog or if you're not doing your own thing. This is a great place to actually direct people to. And so I would list this one. If you don't have a Facebook account, I would encourage people to go to the Colorado Coldwell Banker Facebook account. Sorry, somebody just walked by and waved. I lost my train of thought. I would encourage you to go to the Coldwell Banker Facebook page. Again, just go to your Facebook, search for Coldwell Banker Colorado, and you would be able to pull that up. But you have tons of options here. Again, you would just add social media, choose whichever one, and then copy and paste right into that URL spot. You can add your photos in here. You can always update your photos right in there anytime you want. Under office info, you want to ensure that your office information is correct. And then activity alerts, you also want to make sure that all of your email notifications are turned on. What you do when they're turned on, or how you turn them on, you can click edit and just check all of those off and then click save. You want to make sure those are turned on because anytime somebody goes onto your website and they send you a message or they request information on a home, that's what these little boxes are for. And so you will always receive an alert when that type of activity happens, and the alert will just direct you to come into your NRT Gateway so that you can check to see what's going on within here. Now, moving along, we went through what these tabs are up here. We went through how to work on your account. The last portion that I want to show you is going to be your website. If you find your name right up here again, you can click on website, and this takes you to the back end of your website. This is how you control all pieces of your website. So just come in here and play around. Have a great time. All of these are going to open up different portions that control different aspects of your website. Pages, if you click on pages and click on this drop down, this is correlating to your pages that are on your main website. So this is how you would come into your individual pages and edit those. Now, somebody just emailed me and said they had an issue with some of the items that were showing up on your home screen. So again, this is your website. Take ownership. Go fix those issues. So come in here, go to pages, click on your drop down. If there's a problem in your home page, come to your home page and start cleaning this up. Maybe that photo is no longer linking correctly. So either relink your photo or get rid of the photo. If that photo all of a sudden looks small or big or whatever it is, change your sizing out, change how something looks. But this is your website. Please do come in, learn the system, learn how it operates, spend some time in here playing around. Again, you have full creative and ownership of, working on all of this. So, jump in, all you business owners, and really dive in and learn all aspects of your platform here. This is a truly remarkable system. Lots to learn. I encourage you to spend, just 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day in your InTouch system playing with something different. Okay, that's enough with InTouch. I'm going to get us out of that one, and then next I want to go into CB Agent Info. CB Agent Info is the company intranet. So we try to mimic Google with, our little search box right there front and center for you. So you can just come in here and type in anything you're looking for. Now, on my note about Google, it is not Google, so don't think you can just type anything in, but it is related to just Coldwell Banker, Colorado. So anything that you're looking for regarding the company. Somebody just asked, actually, this morning at 4 a.m., good for you, 4 a.m., starting business owner. They asked me, where do I go for a listing presentation? So you can come in here to CB Agent Info and you can just type listing presentation. So this is going to pull up all search results having to deal with the listing presentation. So I've got a 12-minute listing presentation video. This is awesome. We actually filmed Chris McGatt last year delivering just a 12-minute presentation. This is great to watch, great for inspiration, and really good talking points if you wanted to learn a little bit about that. If you're in our Devonshire office, we've got some Devonshire listing presentations. Here we go. We've got some number one in Colorado. I might do that. Here's a PowerPoint. If I need to order a hard copied version of a listing presentation, maybe get some customized bio, get a customized bio in here, I might do this right here. So all good stuff all around in CB Agent Info. The other benefit of CB Agent Info is that you have got, if you're wondering, well, I don't really know what to look for, you can click on this classic view button right here, and this is going to take you to some buckets, if you will, some buckets of information. So you can come and click on any of these pieces and see what's behind them. So maximum, if I click on maximum, what is maximum? Well, it's going to tell me right here and what to do. This is very, very easy, very nice to, I just love having a resource. You know, there's so many things in your business. There's so many things that Coldwell Banker offers, and sometimes we can just get very bombarded with where to go for what. And so CB Agent Info is supposed to help you be that answer and provide you with that quick resource, of where to find your information. Next, we have Homebase InTouch, formerly Lead Router. X that one out. That one is going away if it hasn't already gone away on your platform. Homebase Insight. This one is really nice. This is for a listing agent. So if you do have a listing, what happens in here is that all of your listings are going to show up. And let me come into Berkeley here. Come into my friend so I can see all of the pieces that are coming up. Okay. So you would your listings would show up right here, and I'm going to click on Create a Report. What this is doing is it's telling my client, I'm creating a report for my client based on how many listings how many clicks my listing is receiving. And so this is telling you based off of CaldwellBankerHomes.com, which for all of us here in Colorado, that's ColoradoHomes.com. I've got clicks for CaldwellBanker.com, Zillow, Realtor, Trulia, Homes, HomeFinder, WallStreetJournal.com. So I can show them how many clicks I'm receiving on my property just to let them know. Now you can use this tool very creatively. Let's say you have a client that was a stickler on price. They know their home is worth, $850,000. You know their home is worth $710,000. And so this might be a great way to show them, hey, just so you know, we've got 8,000 views on Zillow. Your home is not selling. There's something in that. And so this can be a very useful tool to help you renegotiate that list price. This is really nice when you start showing how many people are actually looking at this place and doing nothing. No offers, nobody wants to come and walk through. There's something going on and price might be the issue. So just one idea. Maybe you have a client who needs to be updated every single day. What did you do for me today? If you have that type of client, you can come and create this every single day for them. You can actually put them on an alert where they're going to receive, you can schedule your report so that they receive it on a daily basis or maybe on a weekly basis, whatever the case may be. But this is a really, really nice piece, and I think it's just great to provide, even without those two scenarios that I mentioned, you can still provide this as just good feedback for your sellers. Let them know what you're doing for them. Here in Colorado, we're very lucky on the list side, at least, that things are just flying off the shelf. So a lot of us are not running into that issue of needing to really renegotiate some of the terms of the sale. But it's also nice just to let them know what you're doing for them. So that is called Homebase Insight. Next, we have Exchange. Exchange is the Coldwell Banker NRT Gateway worldwide, if you will. So, again, I can't remember if I said it in the, I did. NRT Gateway, when I explained that Realogy, we've got our two branches. We've got Coldwell Banker Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage. This exchange platform combines all of us together. So whether you are a real estate agent, a Coldwell Banker real estate agent in China or Germany or right here in Colorado, we all have access to the exchange platform. So you can come in here, and again, kind of like CB Agent Info, you can type in anything that you might be looking for. Global Luxury. This is our new rebranded version of Previews International. I can come in here and, look for anything related to Coldwell Banker Global Luxury. So really good stuff. Just another resource. The one thing that is housed in here that is the reason why all of us get into exchange is because this houses your profile. So if you come in here, you can click on your menu button and you should have an agent dashboard. When you click on that, you're going to get a page that also directs you to your profile. So it would say view profile. You can click on that and that's going to take you to your profile page. And that profile directly goes onto coldwellbanker.com. Again, that's our, kind of internationally posed real estate website. So that's what exchange is. Again, it's just another resource for you. As Coldwell Banker residential brokerage agents, we've got lots of resources and lots of support out here. And so most of us don't ever venture off in here because we have you covered on your ends out here with with phenomenal resources. Next is MarketQuest. You click on MarketQuest. MarketQuest is going to be let me just click on RE Colorado here. Yours would go directly into your system. But MarketQuest is a way that you can pull up any types of market information. So I can come in here. I can look for any information that I am considering learning more about. So let's say I'm interested in some single-family homes. I don't want REO properties. My price range can be nothing to, I don't know, maybe I just want to know about 400,000. I can choose my date range. I can, choose however long I want it to be on the market. All of this stuff. So I would choose my county. I can select my area either by an MLS, either by the county, city, zip, a school district, or a subdivision. I know this has been very helpful for many people who are coming into the Colorado market not from this state, and they hear about certain school districts. So this is a great way to be able to search strictly by school districts. And really what you're doing in this is you are educating yourself. MarketQuest provides you with with a high volume of analytical statistical information on the market. So this is going to be really good so that you can educate yourself on different areas that your clients may be interested, whether that's going to be to sell their home or help them buy their home. This is providing you with information. Strictly, again, I think that is great for you. Now, some people do like to show their clients, and you can do that, but I will show you in just a moment another tool which is called Market Reports, and this is a much better report for an actual client just because it lays the information out a little bit more in a friendly manner. But back over here, so I can choose this one. I'm going to select that county, and let's see, I want to look at market share. This is going to show me, again, where I said this is great information, great knowledge for you. This is going to be really good for you to kind of go through and kind of check out what's going on in the market and how you can attack your knowledge skill learning about some of these items here. And so whether you are a new agent, because I do get, from new agents, well, what can I work on? I don't have a buyer. I don't have a seller. What can I work on? Well, you need to work on getting a buyer or a seller, right? So this is going to be a great tool for you to use. In the beginning, I would just you need to start educating yourself on as much as you possibly can. So if there's a neighborhood, that you are interested in really servicing, I might, make myself the expert of that neighborhood and then do some door knocking around there, tailor my marketing to what I'm learning so that it's specific and it's targeted to the right audience and I'm carrying the right information. So MarketQuest is a great resource to help you educate yourself. Next, we have rewards. This is a referral program that we have in place for all of you. So we constantly are looking for talent that fits our company culture of excellence, innovation, and expertise. And so if you know of anybody else who you think would fit in your office, or not, maybe not even your office, maybe just another one of Coldwell Banker's offices, this is a program where you can actually refer a past colleague of yours, a friend of yours, a family member, and you can actually earn, you can earn dollars off of their future transactions. And so this is a really nice program. I encourage all of you, if you do know of anybody who you think would benefit Coldwell Banker and who could really be benefited by the resources that Coldwell Banker offers, please do explore our rewards program and learn about a lot of the income that you can start earning whenever you do bring people over. So great program for you all. Agent Earnings is a reporting tool. Now mine is not set up. You would want to set yours up, and this is how you are actually going to pull out, and I wanted to look at the other reporting tool that we have for you. Your AR account. Okay. So I get questions about people being confused between the AR account and between your agent earnings. So I'm just going to talk about AR account now. AR account is going to be anything that you are being tacked on for your office. So your AVP will be charged in here. Any office print jobs that you're doing is going to be charged in here. Anything that's going on at the office level is going to be charged directly in your AR account. And then anything that's going on your transaction side, so that's going to be reported in your agent earnings. So that's going to be all of your commission checks. That's going to be any fees that are due, anything like that having to do with an actual transaction. That's going to be recorded in agent earnings. So between the two, agent earnings and your AR account, these two are going to be beautiful statements to pull for your end of the year records when you need to work on your taxes. So I hope everybody has turned those taxes in. I know we just got through tax season, and hopefully you knew about these to help you kind of manage some of that. But if you ever have questions on your transaction earnings, you can talk to your office administrator, your managing broker, and the same goes with your AR account. If you ever have questions on that AR statement, please do speak with your office administrator. Next, we have the all cute, all wonderful New Panda. If you click on New Panda, this is your email marketing system. This is closely tied to your AVP in that the company will create a monthly newsletter in here for you. They pop it into your account, and then all contacts stored in your New Panda account will receive a monthly newsletter on a recurring basis. So for you, if you come in here, you can quickly add any contacts to your New Panda account, but here is what you don't want to skip. You need to add them to a group, and you want to add them to your primary sphere, and you want to check off Real Estate Monthly AVP newsletter subscription. When you do these two things, that person will be added so that they will receive the monthly communication. If you do not add them to either one of these, if you just neglect these two right here, then they will not be receiving your monthly newsletter. So just keep that in mind. Some of us do like to pick and choose who we do want to be a part and receiving that newsletter. And so if there is a client that you don't want receiving that, then just don't check those off. But again, if you do, please remember that you need to check both of those boxes off. So here in New Panda, I just quickly want to talk to you about your settings. You want to come into your settings account, which is in the top right beneath your name up here. And you just want to make sure that display info, contact info, images, and social networks has information. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 within this blue bar, you want to make sure that both of those are, or not both, but all 4 of those have the correct information that you'd like. And then the other part of New Panda too, and this is secondary, but honestly, this is actually my favorite part of New Panda. They will post to your social media. So if you click on Manage Social Networks, you can sign into your accounts with any one of these links right here. And then you would come into Messages and you would go to Social Posts, and you would actually subscribe to which subject matter you would like New Panda to post about. And then that is going to connect New Panda to your social media, and all of a sudden you have a social media assistant. Don't you love that? if there is anything that can help me save time, I am all about it. So this is one of those things. I absolutely recommend it and love it. Like I said, this is probably my favorite aspect of New Panda. So that is New Panda. And then next we've got Cole Realty Resource. This is an amazing third-party vendor. It's a partnership that we do have with Cole Realty Resource. But what they do, oh great, my user, okay. So I'm sorry, I have an admin account, so sometimes when I click through on my screens here, it's not recognizing me because I don't have agent credentials within here. I do something different. So I apologize for that in here, but what Cole Realty Resource does on your NRT Gateway is it's going to be a resource for you to come in and to find, to access direct landline phone numbers, cell phone numbers, email addresses, and physical addresses. So all of those things do come at a cost depending on which list you're looking for. I do believe that you can get the direct lines, I want to say free of charge, I'm not 100%, but you can just give them a call because they have some sophisticated software as well that you can buy into that I think is well worth $1 spent. But you can actually buy into their dialing software, and they will actually populate your system with phone numbers and they'll automatically do the dialing for you, and you can just do some cold calls that way. Like I said, you can also procure email addresses and physical addresses through here. So this is great for getting some help with some farming areas. Next, we have CoreFact. CoreFact is a print marketing system that's available to you. They are, as of about a month or two ago, they are now the engine behind our listing rewards program. So CoreFact is now the company who is printing all of the material. So as you take part in the listing rewards program and you have some proofs being shot your way, you're actually going to be directed into the CoreFact system so that you can go and proof those items and, of course, approve them and have CoreFact work on those. But you also can come in here at any time and you can order any piece that looks interesting to you. So, if you've got some clients who you think this would be great for, then be sure to use those. If you like some of the ideas for your farming areas, be sure to come in here and you can order postcards, you can order stationery, lots of really good stuff. I will say, it's kind of my little plug for CoreFact, but what I love about them, two things. Number one, they have a stellar customer service support team. Their support team is filled with actual marketing people, and so they are there to help you strategize on the marketing side of your business. And not only that, but the other reason why I love them is because if you take part in some of their postcard mailing, they offer a landing page for you, which is it's just kind of like a single website page where your clients can actually go onto this landing page and they can see what their home is worth. It's a home evaluation for that specific client. So that's something that is kind of bundled into what CoreFact does. Again, I think it's awesome. I really am a fan of CoreFact and everything that they offer. So come in here, you can choose anything you're looking for and just hit your order button. Next, we have market reports. We actually offer a class specific to market reports. And this week, we're actually going to, David Walsh is going to be going through our quarterly reports, which has been added now to our system here. But market reports is the other market trend reporting tool that I mentioned earlier next to Market Quest. So I like Market Quest so that I can learn, I can get the knowledge for myself and really analyze that statistical stuff that they're going to be giving me. And then Market Reports is the great piece for your clients. So you can come in here, you would select on Create Market Report, and you can actually I would click on New, and I can start filling out all of the information that I'm interested in creating a report for a specific person. Now, you can do this for a specific person. Let's say you have your client and you're helping them search for homes. Definitely, I would recommend doing this for a specific client. But again, for the newbies out there that are, looking at me like, thanks, Katrina, that's very nice, but I don't have a client. I'm trying to earn that client. This is great. I think for door knocking. Or even if you're going to be hosting an open house for another agent, you know, create a market report, print out 20 copies of that, and hand that out to people who are walking into your open house. And again, I know door knocking isn't, you know, it's not the most exciting thing, but it's still a way that you can get in front of people and start, you know, having that conversation. You know, if that's the most horrible thing that you've ever heard, then maybe host a little something at your house and maybe just have these market reports lying around. You know, they're extremely nice pieces once you create one, and I think it'd be nice for anybody who had an interest. And let me tell you, when you're a homeowner or when you're, you know, loving your neighborhood, you are curious about what is going on in your neighborhood. I could care less about what's going on, you know, in the next town. I don't live there. I don't, you know, my passions aren't there. I love where I live. I want to know what my neighbor's house is selling for. I want to know what I could possibly make if I were to sell my house. I want to know what the rents are looking like. What can I make if I were to rent my property out? You know, things like that. So just make it relevant to the person. But you can definitely come in here, play around. What's nice about this system as well is it's going to allow you, it's going to give you a digital copy that you can send on all of your social media networks. And it's also going to give you a PDF. So you can, you know, not only print the PDF, but you can also send that directly to some people. The other thing I was going to mention, oh, darn, I hit the other button, is right here underneath your name. If you go to your name, so mine says Katrina DeBacco, you're going to want to go to your profile. And you want to make sure to have this filled out with all of your information. So just list, if your name is Katrina, yet you go by Nancy, just make sure that, you know, under your preferred name, we've got your, you know, if I was Nancy, then I would punch in Nancy. But you're going to want to add all of that. You can add your photo. You just want to fill out all of these items here. So personal info, phone number, social media, the layout that I'd like, an introduction if I plan to be sending this out via email, and of course if I wanted to add custom articles, I can add that in here as well. So just go through your profile settings at least to begin. So this is another item, especially for the new folks who are on the webinar today. This is going to be really, really helpful. Now that you have the time, set yourself up. Play with some of these market reports. Start creating them for some people. If somebody maybe mentioned to you, yeah, you know, I think I qualify for maybe $200,000. I'd love to live in a little condo here in downtown Denver. Just give it a little whirl. See what's available. Create a little market report for them. It's all about educating all of your clients. So great, great system within here. Okay, that's market reports. I'm going to skip over Touch CMA, CB Briefs. These two are actually from, they're not even a part of our Colorado company, and I don't believe you have those on your accounts. Express Docs, this is our other print vendor. So very similar to CoreFact. You can come into Express Docs and you can actually, excuse me, once again, I don't go to my Express Docs account in the same way that you all do. But you can come into your Express Docs account and you can just order any types of print marketing that you might want. We've got a ton in here. So currently, I would say that the difference between Express Docs and CoreFact is you're going to probably find more material in Express Docs. And that's because we have had a long-standing relationship with them. And so there's a lot more that you can find here. When you need to order more business cards, for example, I might direct you to Express Docs. Come into Express Docs, go to business cards, and you have a ton of templates that you can look for within Express Docs. So lots of good stuff here if you need to get some wall calendars, any types of personal marketing. The big stuff right now are those baseball schedules. I know people are still getting out their Rocky schedules here. And, you know, for those of you who are from out of state, you know, stay true to your out of state. Don't lose those contacts. So, you know, maybe you're from Chicago and you want to send some baseball cards to Chicago. I probably wouldn't send the Rockies cards, but you can definitely send, you know, any of the other cards. So if you want to send your Cubs, if you want to send the White Sox, anything like that, we've got all of your cards here. So still continue to market yourself to other people, because remember, we've got a great relocation program, and we also handle referrals anywhere in the U.S. as well as outside of the U.S. So maintain those relationships whether or not they're here in Colorado. So the last little tidbit that I will say on both CoreFact and ExpressDocs is that they will both handle any mailing that you might have. So if you choose postcards, you can either send a list to ExpressDocs or CoreFact and they'll mail to that list, or you can ask ExpressDocs or CoreFact to create a farm list for you. Next, we have direct deposit enrollment. This is new. Mine is probably going to take me to a setup screen here. But we do, if you would like to start receiving, yeah, see, it's the same for me within here. But what direct deposit is going to allow you to do is actually start receiving your checks directly deposited into your bank account. I think we all know what direct deposit is. It's just, for Coldwell Banker, this is all about your commission checks. So rather than receiving the paper check at the closing table, you would get it directly deposited into your bank account. We do have a form. If you click on this, on your button right here, you would create a PIN, and then you're going to be directed to fill out a form. If that is not set up for you yet, because again, this is new, talk to your office administrator, and we have printed copies of the form so you can get that filled out. Next, we have this new tile here, which I'm not going to talk so much about this one because this is still kind of in the making for Coldwell Banker, but it's going to be a one-stop shop for a lot of Coldwell Banker resources. Again, this isn't fully ready to go live for everybody, so let's wait. Let's wait on talking a little bit about this one. Like I said, it's in the making so that we have one place for you to order signage, business cards, stationery, badges, print, anything. Currently, we have to go to separate places for that, and so eventually we're going to get this up and running so you can have access to ordering everything from one place. For now, you can ignore that one. Next, we have Coldwell Banker Listing Rewards. This is our amazing program, and gosh, if you know, most of us who have been in the industry or who have, transferred brokerages, we know how much is involved when you do have a listing and how much work it takes to actually market that property. From ordering brochures, from flyers, finding a good photographer, not just any photographer, but a good one, maybe getting a stager if you needed that, getting your listing out in a print magazine, maybe building a website for that listing. There is so much to do once you have a listing. So if you think it's hard work getting that listing, it's hard work also marketing that listing. And so what Coldwell Banker has done is we have done all of the thinking for you. So we've created packages for you that you can come in and you can order. So we've got our platinum, our gold, our silver, and our bronze packages. I'm going to click on our gold since that one is our most popular package. I'm going to click on show details. And this is going to tell me everything that I get with the gold package. Wow, I'm continuing to scroll. Okay, you get a lot. And this is well worth the dollar that you spend. Again, you choose whichever package that you want, whether that's the platinum, the gold, or the silver. I would stick between the silver and the gold. So you can see both of those now. You can see side by side the different offerings that you're going to get between the packages, but you can order your package. You do all of your ordering through here. So let's say that I want to go with the gold. I'm going to click on choose, and once I do that, I have to add in all of my information. So everything is going to get pulled into my ordering system here. If your information doesn't show up, just start adding all of that in. Add all of your listing information in here as well. Create your marketing copy. And then, of course, just continue all of the filling out of everything there. The next thing would be to click your Order Now button, and you're going to be prompted to enter your credit card number. So what you're doing, though, with this Listing Rewards package is that you are actually employing, quote unquote, another, well, I say assistant, just like earlier when I said New Panda, you have a social media assistant all of a sudden. Here, I think you have a marketing assistant. So you virtually employ a little marketing assistant, and they're going to create everything for you. So everything we saw in this package. Let's see. Professional marketing, production services, and administrative assistant. So we've got this added into your gold package. We're going to get a photographer out there to help you, well, not help you, but to take your photos. We get a virtual branded tour that's going to be created for you. You get a 30-second TV spot on the Coldwell Banker Show. That's all done for you. You're also going to get a preview sign if your home is going to be over 600,000. You get 50 brochures, you get trifolds, you get a single property website. You are going to be included on our blog posts, and including in addition to Facebook as well. You're going to be included in our luxury monthly connoisseur. You get just listed e-blast through New Panda, a brochure, a mobile writer. So there's so many things that you're getting, and somebody else is doing it for you. So you pay your one flat fee, $400. You pay that. Another company, another team is working on this for you. It's all partnered with Coldwell Banker, but they work on everything for you. You don't have to do a thing except hit your order button. You're going to get all of your proofs shot back to you. You can work on editing any of the proofs that you need, and then once you do that, they ship everything directly to your office. So I absolutely love this. I can't get over how much you get for the price that it comes. It's so wonderful, you guys. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely encourage you to try listing rewards on your next listing that you get. Next, I'm going to pop us out of that one, and where are we? ColdwellBankerHomes.com admin. This is your back end. Oops, I'm taking too long here in my NRTGateway account. ColdwellBankerHomes.com admin is synonymous with Colorado Homes. So you can click on Agent Tools, you can go to Agent Profile, and you can click on, once you do that, it's actually going to take you into your account. So I'm using Tara's account as my example here. This is what you would see. So you can add in your photo if you haven't done that already. Make sure all of your information is showing up correctly. Be sure to add in your website. Your bio should be included down here. So right below biography, you can click on edit at any time to edit your bio. But this is your back end to Colorado Homes. So if I click on view profile, I think most of you would resonate with this right here, this page. So you can look on here. You know, some of you still have an avatar showing up. Make sure to get your photo loaded in there. If we haven't met, then you would likely not have this up and running. If we have met, hopefully all of that is taken care of for you. And then you've got all your info in here. So really awesome. Again, it's Colorado Homes. ColdwellBankerHomes.com admin is the driver for Colorado Homes. So that's where you take care of your back end there. And then next we have your AR account, which I already went over with your agent earnings. So those two together will give you some great tax documents that might be needed. Then you have your NRT Do Not Contact system. This system is set up so that you can run any phone numbers that you might receive, any email addresses, any physical addresses of people. You want to ensure so that you're not getting into any trouble with the commission. You want to make sure that you are not reaching out to people that have put themselves on the Do Not Contact list. So this system will allow you to run your list against the Do Not Contact federal registry so that you can make sure that you're not, you know, marketing to somebody who has added themselves, because you don't want to get in trouble. So do make sure that you come in here and just run people against that list. Lastly, we have our preferred alliances. So pop into here. These are going to be a ton of partnerships that we have with different companies, and this is a way that you can earn some discounted, just discounts. It's your coupon booklet basically for being a part of Coldwell Banker. And so we've got some budget rentals that you can take. You get 20% off of anything that you get through budget. If you need a truck rental, you can also use this for your clients. So maybe they need a moving truck. You can use your discount code here, save up to 20% for your clients. But come through here, look at all of the different stuff that you do have available to you. Again, you can use this either for yourself, you can use it for clients in some cases. Read up on some of this stuff. Ethan Allen, oh my gosh, I can't get enough of Ethan Allen. So this is a good one that I use on my for myself. But again, just go through. You can check out all of the discounts and promotions that you have available for you. So if you have any other questions on anything else that we went over in the NRT Gateway, please don't hesitate to ever reach out to me. Of course, you do have your managing broker in your office. You have your office administrator. And then most of you do also have an office admin person. And we're all here to help you with any questions that you have on any one of those tiles. Now, as a little tidbit as well, located in your NRT Gateway at the very bottom, once you log in, we always make sure to include the help desk phone number. So that's 1-877-NRT-HELP. I have it saved in my cell phone because it's easy. So I just hit my help button and I get navigated to our help desk. And the help desk is trained to help you with anything that you might need within your NRT Gateway. Now, a lot of the tiles that we went through are third-party partners that we do work with. And so if our NRT help desk, they're trained on surface level items, if they are unable to help you with something specifically, you can just let them know, well, can I have somebody from the New Panda team get back to me? And so that help desk will get in touch with the specific company who's running that tile, that program, and a representative from that company would give you a call back. So I would always save that ticket number just so you have that as reference. But I do, sometimes I know what I'm asking is very technical. Maybe it just goes beyond the, typical settings questions. But sometimes we just have those questions as well. But if you do, I do make sure to say, hey, I just need, somebody from InTouch to give me a call back because, whatever the case might be. But you do have that NRT help at your fingertips as well. So I don't see any questions that came in. If you do need any help from me in any way at all regarding anything in your NRT Gateway, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm at katrina.debaco@coloradohomes.com. And I'm always happy to help if I can. If I don't know the answer, hopefully I know somebody who does know the answer for you, and I'll be sure to get you to the right place. Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday afternoon with me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, as well as a very productive and fruitful rest of your week. Thanks so much, and have a good one.